KC, we run the ring, we run the yard, we run it all. Kansas, what you screaming out? KC, we run the ring, we run the yard, we run it all. Kansas, what you screaming out? What you screaming out? What you talking about? What you screaming about? Fight KC, everybody say, fight KC, come on, fight KC, what you screaming out? Fight KC, what you talking about? Fight KC, come on, fight KC. What you talking about? Fight KC, what you screaming about?
Welcome, wrestling fans, to another edition of NWL Wrestling. I'm Ben Miller.
And I'm Marty Bell.
We've got a great hour of action headed straight for you fans at home. Our first matchup features Cam Jackson of the Alpha Omega fraternity taking on the still winless Gil Rogers.
The connoisseur Niles Plonk teams up with the brand Chad Barstow versus Red Cloud and the Austrian horse Hans Ruger.
And in our next matchup, we have an I-70 series clash between Cornell Douglas and Lockdown Ray Briggs.
In our main event of the evening, our first ever no disqualification match, Michael Strider takes on Thor Theriot.
And we're going to start tonight's action off with a bang. Cam Jackson, making his debut in the NWL, is going to take on Gil Rogers.
Cam comes to us as a Division I athlete. I think he's going to be quite the challenge for Gil Rogers. Let's head down to the ring.
Our first match of the evening is scheduled for one fall.
Welcome, wrestling fans, to the National Wrestling League. I'm Ben Miller, sitting here with Ryan McGillicuddy.
Yeah, let's get this started right. You know how to step? Hey, Ben, you know how to step like me?
I don't know how to step, but one thing I do know is that this is the debut of the fraternity known as Alpha and Omega. Cam Jackson's the leader, it seems like, and he's going to go one-on-one with Gil Rogers tonight.
Cam Jackson backstage, he was sliding, he was stepping, he was telling me all the moves that he does in his fraternity, Alpha Omega. We know it's the beginning and the end, and it's going to be the beginning of his career, and hopefully the end of Gil Rogers is tonight.
From the Alpha House, he is Cam Jackson.
Brash newcomer to the scene here in the National Wrestling League. That is Cam. Well, it looks like Cam's got something to say.
All right. Enough is enough. It's time to properly introduce real and true talent to the NWL KC. Allow me to properly introduce myself. I am Cam Jackson. I am the chapter president of Alpha Fraternity Incorporated, and we are the first and only black fraternity in the professional wrestling today.
Yeah.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you guys something that you guys know nothing about.
What
And
is
that's
he doing?
rhythm.
He said he's going to step?
Rhythm? Yeah, these guys have rhythm out here. Here we go, it's stepping, Ben. Can you do this?
Absolutely, I absolutely not. I've got two
say.
left feet, but this can't. Well, here comes Gil Rogers. Gil Rogers apparently has had enough of the stepping moves of what Cam Jackson, and Gil Rogers is fired up tonight.
You can't just come out here and interrupt stepping like that. You know how disrespectful that is? He's over there good at doing what Alpha Omega does best. Rhythm, stepping. This is part of the black fraternity culture. And Gil Rogers just hits his music and comes out and interrupts that. It's horrible.
Gil Rogers, the fans here at the Scottish Rite Temple love Gil Rogers, and we are at a capacity crowd tonight. Over 500 people have packed the Scottish Rite Temple to see someone like Gil Rogers.
Gil Rogers. That is people just screaming Gil Rogers out here. What is this? Finally makes his way to the ring after interrupting Cam Jackson in his introduction to NWL KC. Cam obviously has a problem with him, and not the smartest thing to do for Gil Rogers, as there's three people in the other corner.
Well, let's be honest, maybe the brash newcomer Cam Jackson used to show a little bit of respect and restraint at his first outing here in the NWL and let the veteran Gil Rogers make his way to the ring.
Okay, just cut you off all the time. That's okay, huh? If you had respect, I'd cut you off every time with the mic here. Look, like Gil Rogers can do that.
You recognize true talent, that's why you don't cut me off. And look at Cam Jackson. Got a lot of rhythm. Gil Rogers, is Gil Rogers gonna dance here?
It's gonna be a square dance. Yeah, that's great.
Wow. I gotta admit, that's a little bit more impressive than I thought he was capable of.
That was horrible.
Oh, Cam Jackson trying to fire a clothesline away, gets hip tossed
Was he
by
dancing
Gil
or having a
Rogers.
seizure? It was horrible.
Nice drop kick. What's not horrible is Gil Rogers throws one of the best drop kicks here in the NWL, and it just connected with the jaw of the newcomer, Cam Jackson.
I don't need to see him trying to dance from the 1940s or whatever he's from. Gil Rogers in the wrong part of town right now, though. Alpha Omega brethren out there. One of Cam's brothers in the corner. That guy's huge.
Just whipped him into the buckle. He sent him in with such authority that he even fell over onto his face. That's how hard he whipped Gil Rogers in the buckle. Nice display of strength by Cam Jackson.
Here we go. Come on. Just a 2 count. Now Cam working on that back still as Gil continues to look writhe in pain there. Look at this. Nice.
By the way, I'm impressed that you even know what stepping or sliding or anything outside of your house is, because I don't think you left your house.
Of course, I have rhythm. I got all the rhythm. I know exactly. Like this crowd continues to chant Gil. This is horrible. Give some respect to the first timer. Come on.
And again, another sidewalk slam. Gil Rogers a little slower on the get up that time. He only got a 2 count, and now Cam Jackson locks in a side headlock. Nice European uppercut. Picks him up in a fireman's carry. What is Cam Jackson planning to do here? Gil Rogers slips out of it. Could be looking for that butterfly suplex and throws Cam Jackson halfway across the ring. Gil Rogers is a very strong man.
No, and Gil busting out all the old moves right now. Gil Rogers, he loves this. This spells trouble for Cam.
Monkey flip out of the corner. Cam Jackson doesn't know where he is and gets caught with a reverse elbow. Locking him in, and that snap suplex drives Cam Jackson in the middle of the ring. Gil Rogers maybe going up to the second or third rope for a bulldog or a high cross body. No, an elbow.
Cam's in big trouble. Come on, Cam.
That reminded me of Greg the Hammer Valentine, when Greg the Hammer used to come off that second rope with that elbow right to the top of the head.
No, Greg the Hammer Valentine won matches. No, come on.
Now look at this, an airplane spin from Gil Rogers onto the newcomer Cam Jackson.
Totally going to throw off his balance after that, even if he has the great rhythm of stepping and sliding.
Oh, look, Gil Rogers dizzy from that airplane spin, takes a spill to the outside.
He hurts himself with his own move.
And the brothers of the Alpha Omega fraternity so far, minding their P's and Q's, played it right down the middle.
Beat him up. They shouldn't.
Sunset flip over. Gil's trying to pull Cam over. Cam struggling.
You got balance, buddy. You got balance, yes.
Look at the size of those quads. Covers Gil Rogers. Assistance from his brothers in the fraternity. And Cam Jackson just stole one from Gil Rogers.
Look, that's where that stepping and sliding comes in from the Alpha Omega fraternity. He kept his balance, just laid right down on him and got the win. I didn't see anybody else helping him. He covered him fair and square.
Give me a break, Ryan. You clearly saw that they were helping him hold on to those ropes as he collapsed down on top of Gil Rogers. Nonetheless, an impressive debut by Cam Jackson. I cannot wait to see what the future holds for Alpha Omega.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, because where Cam Jackson goes, obviously his Alpha Omega brothers are, and I have a feeling they're going to be involved quite a bit.
I don't know, Ben. I just, at this point, I don't know if Gil Rogers can score a win in 2017.
Marty, I have to tell you, I believe in the Gil way. I think Gil, if he sticks to the plan, he will definitely pick up a win. We gotta keep some of that hope up. We gotta keep some of that hope alive for good old Gil Rogers.
Well, I guess we'll see next time. But up next we have Chad Barstow and Niles Plonk. Listen, these guys have disrespected Red Cloud enough. As a person who is proud of my heritage, I can understand why Red Cloud is so upset.
Absolutely, and he recruited the Austrian horse himself, Hans Ruger, to help him battle Chad Barstow and Niles Plonk. Let's see if Red Cloud can get some revenge.
Welcome back, wrestling fans, to the National
Introducing
Wrestling
first.
League. And we have a tag team match for all of you watching on 38 The Spot as Chad Barstow, the brand, quote unquote, and Niles Plonk takes on Lakota Red Cloud.
And Hans, the Austrian horse, Ruger. I mean, we'll see if these two guys, two of the biggest guys on the roster, can take out the brains and the brand of NWL. Chad Barstow, this is a guy who has taken the Connoisseur's wine label and taken it to new heights on social media. Because you know every social media expert, Ben, is really great at their job and follows up with everything they do. They're taking on, look, and Niles Plonk comes out, and he is a guy that's going to come out here and show everybody his new reserve bottle. And we had to see that thing get cracked over the head of Red Cloud last show. How can
you even excuse the actions?
Hey, he's a big guy. He needed some help. And the bottle helped him.
Bottle helps you to get through an average day.
It does. After I leave work with you every day, go home, and me and Mr. Daniels are good friends. But I digress. The Connoisseur's wine, I take that all the time. He has many, many flavors, including peanut butter and jelly, which is one of his top sellers. And anyone that drinks peanut butter and jelly wine, obviously high class.
Now he's telling our ring announcer to say his name.
Pardon the correction. From Napa Valley, California, the connoisseur, Niles Plonk.
Give me a break. His name is Plonk.
Thank goodness he said it right.
It's spelled
And his
Plonk.
partner,
Marty Bell can't do it.
weighing in at
No one can do it
195
right.
pounds.
Hans Ruger making another appearance here in the Scottish Rite Temple. This guy has really proven a lot to all the fans here
the brand,
over the last few weeks,
Chad
and I cannot
Barstow.
wait to see what the Austrian War Horse does here in this matchup.
He's just happy to be in
And
America,
their opponents.
and he's going to be happy losing in America too when he gets one of those bottles cracked over his head, hopefully from Belvedere. Because really, I feel Belvedere has been completely disrespected by Lakota Red Cloud and probably Hans Ruger in this
Weighing
match
in
as
at
well. No one gives him
235
any.
pounds.
No, Niles treats
From
him so
Vienna,
well.
Austria, the Austrian horse, Hans Ruger.
Now, this guy looks like $1 million. I understand, but you know what? It doesn't matter.
You just said that Belvedere gets treated appropriately by Niles Plonk. Are you out of your mind?
He's an employee of Plonk, okay? Lakota Red Cloud doesn't have to go in there and like body slam him.
And
Plonk
his
isn't doing that.
And here comes Hans Ruger's tag team partner for the evening, the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud, and he's been looking for a measure of revenge against Niles Plonk and Chad Barstow.
Well, I don't understand why. I mean, all he did was get embarrassed on television to get cracked in the head with a bottle.
Santee Sioux Reservation, he is the Lakota Warrior, Red Cloud.
Fans here at the Scottish Rite Temple love the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud, and I love that war paint that he has on his face here tonight. That means he means business, and I bet he's planning to take out Niles Plonk, be done with it once and for all.
Anything that covers his face, for the most part, is good with me. I mean, the beard was great for that. Unfortunately, the Howlets had to shave that off. This guy's been thrown around. For a big guy, Ben, I mean, this guy gets embarrassed a lot. And I haven't really seen him get a lot of come up. Well, I guess he did punch some people through the table. But regardless, I don't know if he's going to get any comeuppance on the connoisseur, because this guy's got some brains in that big head of his.
There's the crowd solidly behind the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud. I, for one, am disgusted by the recent actions of Niles Plonk and Chad Barstow, especially not only breaking the bottle over the head of the Lakota Warrior, but those disparaging comments that they had about the Lakota Warrior last time we were here.
Hey, he gave him a present. He was trying to be nice. He enjoyed, like obviously he invited him on the tasting room. I thought Niles Plonk gives everyone a party gift. You just thought it was disrespectful, whatever, okay? He ended up getting a party gift in the match, like I said, a nice bottle of Niles Plonk Reserve.
And now the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud was giving Chad Barstow and Niles Plonk a couple presents of his own with those tomahawk chops and a double noggin knocker, and both make it sent down to the ring with shoulder blocks. And look at Hans Ruger firing at all cylinders with his tag team partner as they clothesline both opponents over the top rope.
The NWL is brought to you by Flying Monkey Beer, doing things that are fun with people who are cool since 1996. And by the Windy Wine Company, fun wines, good times. Look at that Barstow in, tag made. Look at that, just wrenching back on that arm. That's the
Corkscrew elbow drop, drives it right into that elbow. Once again, working over the arm, chin in for the count, and he gets a 2.
I love the newfound friendship of Plonk and Barstow. I mean, these guys, not only are they friends, they're working together now. They're learning how to do these tandem moves together. I like the progress.
Quick tags in and out are being displayed here by Niles Plonk and Chad Barstow, and Barstow takes him over in an arm drag. And now look at that, putting the sole of the boot right on the face and grinding it into his ear and his jaw. It's a very painful way to apply that hold.
Hans Ruger's in some trouble. We keep seeing him. He tries to get that tag to Lakota Red Cloud, but it's not working so far. Barstow and Plonk successfully cutting off that ring. And maybe a little help with that.
Missing that spin kick, and Hans Ruger connects with a German suplex. No bridge, all impact.
Come on, Barstow. Get Plonk in there and we can end this thing. Got a nightcap to get to.
Hans fighting his way, trying to get some of that feeling back in his arm so he can make the tag to the Lakota Warrior Red Cloud. Both men trying to make a tag to their tag team partners. Who's going to get there first?
Yes.
Barstow makes a tag to Plonk, and now he makes a tag to Red Cloud. And Red Cloud coming in the ring with a house full of fire with tomahawk chops.
Oh, look at this. Oh, big headbutt on Barstow.
Jumping headbutt hits Chad Barstow right in that empty melon of his, and nice splash into the corner of Niles Plonk, and he's got one for Barstow as well.
Come on! Oh, big shoulder block. Let's go, guys. You're in deep trouble now. Where's Belvedere?
Double shoulder tackle takes down both Plonk and Barstow. And Plonk is reeling as is Barstow. He could be setting him up for that bow and arrow. And there once again is Belvedere sticking his nose in where it doesn't belong.
And now
Lakota throws him in the ring. There we go, finally.
Why is he in the ring? He's on the outside. He's a manager.
And Plonk taking full advantage of his back being turned. Oh no, they're going to hit him with the bottle again.
Yes, do it again.
Oh, this kid, this is not right. Referee Nick Chin. And there we go, steps in, does what's right. Miscue and spits it right in Chad Barstow's face.
That's that fermented wine he brought just for this occasion.
He's got a waist lock on. Oh, he just low bloated.
I didn't see it. He accidentally grabbed Nick Chin. What are you talking about?
And there's the uncorker. 1, 2, 3. And Niles Plonk, after a low blow, hits Lakota Red Cloud, and Red Cloud and Hans Ruger have picked up a loss here tonight.
Red Cloud's lucky that Plonk took out Barstow with that wine spin, because otherwise it was over for him already. It's lucky that I didn't see accidentally Niles Plonk and Plonk accidentally touched Nick Chin because Red Cloud threw him into him. You're saying there's a low, I didn't see that, but I mean Plonk with a big win.
Marty, I don't even know what to say after that last matchup. Chad Barstow and Niles Plonk, it looks like they'll stop at nothing to get rid of Lakota Red Cloud, to embarrass him, to defeat him. Just absolutely despicable, that low blow in that matchup.
Here's the thing. I know this is not the end. Red Cloud is going to get his revenge on Chad Barstow and Niles Plonk.
Well, now it's time to shift gears here. We're going to take a look at our next matchup, an I-70 Series match between Cornell Douglas and Lockdown Ray Briggs.
Well, if you've been watching NWL STL, and if you're not, check out our YouTube channel. But it just seems that Cornell Douglas is trying to divide our audience, and his issue is really with Major Baisden. So I'm really not sure where Roscoe Leach and Lockdown Ray Briggs just fit into this whole equation.
I think we need to go down to ringside, check out Cornell Douglas taking on Lockdown Ray Briggs in an ICMD Series match, and maybe we'll get some of our answers.
The man from St. Louis. He is a complicated man, and there's his man Kessel, followed by his boss, the boss of North Carolina, the Atlanta, St. Louis.
The Bull City boss himself, Cornell Douglas, is out here, and he is never at a loss for words, especially if Major Baisden is in the ring.
I'm like a tree in the forest, deeply planted and growing.
Major.
Oh boy.
Why is it that I had to come all the way
Like oil and
to this
water.
crap bag town to
Oh, give
handle
me a
business
break.
with you?
Let the man talk.
Oh, so y'all got a problem? How many times do you talk about St. Louis? How many times do you think that this town is better than what we represent? How many, by show of hands, believe that Major Baisden is anything other than a sellout?
Jeez.
Some have called him that.
You see, Major, I came to St. Louis and did what I did, but you were supposed to meet up with me and hash out our problems. Where were you, dog?
Welcome to Kansas City, Cornell. It's always a pleasure to see your happy, shiny, smiley face. I had a family commitment. I took my kids up to the zoo. You know, just like
What
that's
side of the family, Major?
Oh no.
it. You know, that's none of your business. And I'm getting a little tired of this whole sellout talk. This whole "I'm not black enough for you" talk. I don't know what your deal is, man. You see those kids up there in that room, up in the stands? Those kids, or some of them are from my nonprofit organization that I donate hundreds of thousands of dollars to, that I spend time representing and giving back to the community. I go out and we do school assemblies at urban core schools. I hear you talk a lot. I hear you talk an awful lot. I don't see you do anything. Where's your action? Where's your sit?
You just hold on one
Wow,
second.
Major
I'll tell
Baisden.
you, your nonprofit, all of them look up to me. All of them want to be like me. All of them want to be real. Nobody wants to sell out, Major. And you already know that if you keep stepping to me, it's going to be one or two things. It's going to be the easy way or the hard way. You shut your mouths while I'm...
Lockdown Ray
Look at
Briggs looks like he's coming out. He may be coming to the defense of our president, Major Baisden. They're supposed to go one-on-one later on tonight. I don't know if we're going to have the match right here, right now.
Look at this moron with the apron and the tongs. He's out there serving hot dogs earlier where he belongs. He's nothing better than a vendor, but somehow Ray Briggs thinks he's his manager. Cornell Douglas, if Major continues to step to him like he said, Cornell's going to have to put the beat down on the president, and I'm pretty sure both sides of his family's not going to like that.
There's Lockdown Ray Briggs. I don't know what Ray Briggs has to say to Cornell Douglas. This is supposed to be an I-70 series matchup, as I said, later on
we
tonight.
did bring you out here for a reason. You are in Kansas City to wrestle. I know that you don't like to really wrestle that much because you talk so much. But your opponent today needs no introduction. The man is a former NFL star, Lockdown Ray Briggs.
A lot of purple in that ring.
And his agent, Roscoe Leach, who hosted a very nice barbecue today. Thank you.
Thanks for letting me have it, sir.
So you're gonna come out here in glad hand with Colonel Sanders and his hired help?
Oh, come on,
What kind of man
Cornell.
are you to let somebody like him tell you what to do?
That's true.
They're
Why would
friends.
anyone look up to
I'll tell you
Roscoe?
something right now. Ray Briggs is a big fan of success.
That's
And
right.
when Ray Briggs come to the lead talent agency and all these people fell in love with him, he's enjoyed nothing but success. W's all the way around. Am I right, people?
You tell him,
you
Roscoe.
Stupid mustache,
Kansas City.
apron, everything.
And if you love Lockdown Ray Briggs, you understand that he doesn't care where that success comes from, all right?
So
Roscoe
let's do
looking
this.
serious
This
today.
match was supposed to be later on today.
Other than me.
Well, why don't we just do it right now? You're ready? You're ready? Who wants to see these guys go at it right now? Let's get a rep. Let's go. Let's get a rep.
Wow, we have the I-70 Series matchup right now between Lockdown Ray Briggs and Cornell Douglas going one-on-one. Kansas City still leads this series 11-7. I cannot wait to see how Ray Briggs fares against Cornell Douglas.
Well, Cornell was already in Kansas City with Castle. Might as well come in and put the beat down on someone on the Kansas City roster. Cornell is going to teach Ray Briggs what it's like to be back in the NFL. He's going to be on the bottom of a pile somewhere, not scoring any touchdowns, losing matches here in the NWL.
The NWL is brought to you by X1051 is Kansas City's alternative. More music, less talk, all day. Listen for 105-minute non-stop X blocks at 8 a.m., noon, and 4 p.m. And by Up Down, Kansas City's arcade bar.
Roscoe is not an athlete, he's a
No, he's
manager.
not. You know what? Ray Briggs has athleticism, that's for sure. The guy has a heck of a drop kick. But Cornell Douglas is just plain old mean, and that beats athleticism in pro wrestling most of the time.
Cornell Douglas has the experience and possibly the strength over Lockdown Ray Briggs, and he wants to bring another victory back to NWLSTL. But make no mistake about it, although this is a matter of civic pride for both sides, this is a matter of Cornell Douglas collecting wins so he can leverage Major Basin in any way, shape, or form that he can.
I was going to say, he looks at Ray Briggs as an extension of Major Basin. Every time he drops him on his knee like that, that's what he wishes he could do to Major Basin until he ends up owning NWL. Here we go.
Beautiful backbreaker by Cornell Douglas.
Man, listen to this crowd. Who would listen to that guy?
I kind of like Roscoe. I didn't trust him at first, but now I get it. I like Roscoe Leach. He seems like a
people
decent
spit in
guy.
that hat. It's horrible. It smells horrible. Look at this.
Going for that axe kick, and he misses it, and a thrust right to the throat by Cornell Douglas. Cornell Douglas has been utilizing the heart punch as of late as his finishing move, and he's put so many men away in NWLSTL. I almost collided. I think the back of his head collided with Cornell Douglas. And Nick Chin counts a 2, only gets a 2 count on Cornell Douglas.
You got the pick 6 from Ray Briggs. You got the hard punch from Cornell Douglas. What is going to win out here? That hard punch just puts such a shock into the chest cavity of his opponents that they end up they can't kick out. And that's going to happen tonight, I'm sure.
Going for the axe kick, connects with the back of the head. If he goes for a cover here, 1, 2. Oh, what? That was 3.
What happened?
Castle just pulled referee Nick Chin out of the ring.
Did Nick Chin slide out of the ring?
And Nick Chin was going to, I think it was going to disqualify. I think it was going to disqualify Cornell Douglas, but Roscoe was begging him to not disqualify him. What is Roscoe doing?
I don't know. He's getting the face of Castle, and that could be a problem. What's this?
Oh no, the Bull City Boss might throw him down for the Bull City breakdown. That could be it for Lockdown Ray Briggs 2 and 3.
Yes.
The Bull City Boss has put down Lockdown Ray Briggs.
The Bull City Boss.
Kicking him out of the ring in a sign of disrespect. NWL STL has picked up a victory. It is now, what is Roscoe doing?
Why does he have tongs next to the face of Cornell?
Snappy those tongs, he could, oh no,
That's not gonna hurt
big
him.
mistake. And now Cornell Douglas is raining rights and lefts into the midsection. Oh, it just clocked him right across the face. Roscoe Leach is out.
I'm sure you're going to not defend Cornell there. The guy just tried to give him a low blow. You think that was fair? The match was over.
Ray Briggs now trying to come to the aid of his agent, and Roscoe Leach is getting the beat down of his life right here as he chokes him with those barbecue tongs right in the throat. Look, he's choking the life out of poor Roscoe.
I saw his barbecue. That's the best piece of meat that he touched with those tongs all day long.
Look at that, just choking away on Roscoe Leach. He's choking the life out of poor Roscoe.
He's so purple, I can't tell where Cornell's singlet begins and his face ends.
Cornell Douglas sending a resounding message to everybody in the NWL that he is nobody to play with.
Two-finger salute. Cornell Douglas comes to Kansas City, takes out Ray Briggs, and better yet, takes out his moron of a manager, Roscoe Leach.
Jax, what up, brother? Saturday night, we get our chance to finally end the Howlets once and for all.
Yep.
And it's not gonna be a tornado match.
We already beat him in a tornado match.
It's not gonna be a tables match.
We already beat him in a tables match.
It's gonna be our specialty.
Yep.
A ladders match.
Yep.
With their contracts, their livelihood.
Their little contracts, their little livelihood dangling at our fingertips.
For us to take. We beat them twice, we're gonna beat them again.
Guess what, Howlets? You think the table match was hard? On Saturday night, we're ready to risk it all, everything. So bring your A game, because we're bringing ours.
Wow. The Royal Blood is determined. There is one more shot for the Howlets, one more shot for them to get their jobs back. And honestly, I don't know if with these determined Royal Blood, they're going to be able to do it.
I, for one, hope we are done with the Howlets. I personally, and you probably for sure, have had more than our fair share of the Howlets, and I am ready for them to lose their jobs here and be done in the NWL.
Well, that'll be our main event of next week. But tonight's main event is a no disqualification match between Thor, Theriot, and Michael Strider.
Can Thor, Theriot finally get rid of Michael Strider and the Foundation? We've seen them wage war, Marty, for months now. I don't know what else Thor, Theriot has to do to get rid of the Foundation, especially Michael Strider. I don't know what we're gonna see tonight. Hopefully, they don't kill each other.
Let's head down to the ring.
Thor, Theriot, you got what you wanted. But be careful what you ask for. You're gonna dance with the devil, and the devil is gonna end you.
I try to do it, but you just won't leave me alone. I'll think of something just to answer your call. Cause you care, but you don't. You can live, but you won't let me go.
What's next is Michael Strider's own delight little playland known as Hardcore. No DQ. Michael Strider, I gave you that. I gave you the opportunity to have your advantage in this match.
The greatest trick the devil ever played was convincing the world that he did not exist. And Thor, Theriot, you played right into my hands.
You like to call yourself the devil, don't you? You like to call yourself the devil. Well, I'm walking through hell, and I'm gonna kick the devil's ass.
I am not a creation of the NWL. Jeremy Wyatt is not a creation of the NWL. We personify professional wrestling, and Thor, by God, son, Google the name Michael Strider and see what you're up against. You want to walk through hell and play with the devil? I don't have professional wrestling matches. I have wars.
The war is upon us, and Thor Theriot is. Oh my God, Michael Strider!
He was just walking to the ring, getting ready for his big no DQ match with Michael Strider, and that's the way you start a no DQ match. You attack him from behind and get it started hot.
The street fight is underway. Michael Strider has jumped Thor Theriot from behind, and they haven't even made their way to the ring yet.
This is still the locker room. All the guys' bags around there as he attacked Thor. Thor should know better. This war that he has with the foundation of Jeremy Wyatt and Michael Strider, it's gotten to such levels that you have to be looking behind yourself at all times.
Oh, look at that, thumbing Thor Theriot in the eyes and throwing his head off the wall here in the Scottish Rite Temple. Unbelievable. We are...
Look at this, cutting to the hallway, walking towards the ring. Are they ever going to get to the ring?
They've made their way inside the Scottish Rite Temple here.
Finally out here in front of the crowd, down the new center aisleway. And Strider trying to throw Thor on that apron, but no, he got his own head.
I mean, we didn't even get a chance for introductions here. This is our main event. We are underway, and Thor Theriot bounces Michael Strider's head off that security railing, and he is trying to beat him from pillar to post here.
Now don't forget, Thor says that he wants to take out Michael Strider in a match that Michael Strider made famous, the no DQ match, because if he can get rid of Strider, then he has his sights set on the Monarch, Jeremy Wyatt.
What is Thor Theriot doing? He's scaling, he's walking the wall here in the Scottish Rite Temple, up near our camera guy's position.
That's hard cam.
He's probably 15 feet up, and he just cross-body blocked Michael Strider from that railing. Dear God, they are throwing out all the stops to destroy each other here tonight.
Thor Theriot just did a crossbody on Michael Strider, leaving him laying there in the vomitory. Yes, that's what it's called. And Thor is now just attacking, putting the boots to Strider. This is not looking good for Strider. He's a man that made this match famous.
Thor Theriot on the outside. And did you see the welts from the belt that Michael Strider delivered onto the back of Thor Theriot?
Of course I did.
This match might need to be stopped right here, right now.
Well, it should, and Michael Strider's the winner, and it's all over. That's how it should be. If it's going to be stopped, Thor's the loser.
Going for a cover again, too. No.
Nick Chin, you have one job. Michael Strider, did you see those eyes, though? You see the eyes outside the ring. He's looking at the fans who are chanting Thor. That just feeds him, feeds that anger he has to Thor, and that's just going to mean more pain for Theriot.
Crowd solidly behind Thor Theriot as he fires right hands and right forearms into the face of Michael Strider. Michael Strider now again goes back to the eyes like the cheapskate that he is.
It's a no DQ match. What is there rules here, Ben?
I think the thumb to, oh my goodness, mule kick, and that chair just rebounded off the head of the devil himself, Michael Strider.
Yeah, that's great. Don't touch his eyes, but hit him in the head with the chair. That's Ben's philosophy. I'm sorry if you love Thor that much. Why don't you marry him? This is stupid.
There's a difference between a good hard fight and cheap fight, and that's what Michael Strider was doing by going to the eye.
The guys that fight cheap, they win. You go in the sensitive parts of the body, that's just smart.
Now pay attention here. This is where Thor gets his revenge as he lashes Michael Strider with that belt.
Now this isn't fair. He's using his own belt.
Oh, hear the sound of leather and flesh colliding. And now he's choking him and neck breaker with that leather belt tied around his neck.
I guess that's okay. Having leather strapped around your larynx is okay. That's fine.
He's not going to the eyes. He's not going to the eyes.
He's just going to the throat. It's a lot better. Ask Steamboat about that.
Oh, chair right across the back of Michael Strider. Thor Theriot number 2. And that chair shot rings around this building. And I think every person in this building could feel the aggressive chair shot that Thor Theriot just delivered to Michael Strider.
You know, some people might be worried about that, but I'm not. You take some chair shots to the back of Strider, that just makes him angry.
Oh, another low blow by Michael Strider. And look at you, you're laughing.
Well,
you love this.
Oh, it's at least it's not the throat. Here we go, through the chair.
Oh my God, he just drove his head right into that steel chair. It's over too. No! No, Thor Theriot gets the right shoulder up.
Through the chair, everything else up to this point. Come on.
Look at that mangled steel chair in the center of the ring. Michael Strider just drove Thor Theriot's head in a brainbuster position, almost completely through that chair.
What's he gonna do now? Maybe it's time to finish it. Like I said, he just feeds off the crowd. Look at that maniacal face he has as he picks Thor up by his hair.
What brutality are we seeing tonight? These men hate each other. What is he doing? Looked like he might have been going for a reverse DDT. Thor ducks, knee lift right to the face, and Michael Strider might be number 2. Now he's down on his back and almost landed on that chair.
Thought he was getting him the patented Strider spiral right under that chair. Thank goodness he didn't. Thor would have been out for the next couple of weeks. Look at Thor now going to the top.
Thor Theriot might be going for that swanton bomb, but Michael Strider making his way back up to his feet, and he hits the ropes, and Thor Theriot lands in a precarious position on that top rope, and Michael Strider throws that chair better than anybody in this business.
The nether region's they're taking some pain today for Thor Theriot, as Strider now going back to the outside. What's he getting now? What kind of goodies does he have? Oh, a bag!
He just pulled out some sort of bag from under the ring. What is?
I don't think that's a python. What's in there? I know what they are, Ben.
Oh no, those are thumbtacks. Those are steel thumbtacks that Michael Strider is decorating the canvas of the NWL ring with.
Look at all those tacks. He is the king of thumbtacks. Big boy has nothing on Michael Strider. You watch this. That guy has more thumbtack holes in his back than you have brain cells, Ben. And he's going to introduce Thor Theriot to, I think, his first batch of thumbtacks.
If Michael Strider hits this superplex on the thumbtacks, this could be the end of Thor Theriot's career, his very short career, and Michael Strider would love it nothing more than to end the career of this young man right here tonight.
No! Keep your balance!
Thor Theriot firing back with right hands.
He's holding on. Come on,
he does not want to take a trip into those. What is he doing? He just slipped between the legs of Michael Strider. He has up in a power bomb, and he just power bombed him on those steel tacks. And you can see those tacks sticking in the back of the devil, Michael Strider.
Look at that! It's horrible. This is not. Those were intended for Thor.
Oh, almost a 3 count.
He's covering him on the tacks. He had the wherewithal to kick out of that bin. Give him credit.
Michael Strider just power bombed on 1,000 thumbtacks, and you saw those thumbtacks falling out of his back. Thor Theriot is one step closer to readiness of Michael Strider.
Strider with all those thumbtacks as he slithers, as you would say, all over them. But you know what? There's no pain in this guy. He's a complete sadist. He doesn't feel pain. He doesn't care. Thor's the one better watch out for those thumbtacks.
And the crowd showing their appreciation for this brutal display these two men have been doing to each other. Oh, he just threw thumbtacks in his face! Are you kidding me?
He didn't have dirt.
And now, he just threw Thor Theriot on those thumbtacks. 2! No! Oh my goodness, Thor Theriot gets the right shoulder up, showing an incredible amount of intestinal fortitude. Get him, kid, get him!
Look at that poor little back of Thor Theriot. Nice thumbtack marks on there, scarred for life, courtesy of Michael Strider. Please put him away, Strider.
Both men have been decimating each other this entire match, and one of them looking to pick up that pinfall. Michael Strider goes head first through that steel chair.
Come on, Michael.
Michael Strider might be on Dream Street. What does Thor Theriot have to do to put him away?
Where's Wyatt? Get him out here. He needs help. Come on, Strider.
The fans enjoying every minute of this brutality. They want to see the end of the foundation. What is he doing? Oh my God, the coronation pile driver on a steel chair. That's why it's finished. 2, 3. Oh my God, Theriot has defeated Michael Strider.
Using the Monarch's move to take out his partner. Michael Strider in the foundation. Theriot somehow picks up the victory after being slammed into those thumbtacks.
What a brutal main event we've seen here tonight as Theriot perhaps has taken care of one half of the foundation. Next stop is the Monarch himself.
Well, I didn't think he was going to get past Michael Strider, of course, but Jeremy Wyatt is a whole different ballgame. Wyatt's not known for the kind of stuff that he just went through here with Michael Strider. He's not known for thumbtacks, that stuff.
And here comes the Monarch himself. What is he doing? He is getting in the ring with, are we going to see another matchup here?
Let's start it right here. Obviously, Wyatt knows that he has one more chance against Theriot, and he's going to put him out once and for all their next meeting.
Look at them nose to nose. They both know that this isn't over. And look, you see the battle scars that Theriot has earned tonight. And he's proved something to not just himself, but the foundation and everyone here in attendance. What a main event. We got to get out of here, Ryan. We'll see you next week here on NWL Kansas City. Good night, everybody.